Cyber Institute at the United States Military Academy at West Point, New York. The topic of the today is it's a play on William Shakespeare, right? Hamlet, to be or not to be, to AI or not to AI. And trying to figure out what the U.S. military needs in order to fight our future wars, right? Cyber warfare. The title I did not give the speaker committee was what I learned about AI from Holly. Because again, as Jessica mentioned from the keynote speech, whenever I'm in a meeting, I usually think I'm the stupidest guy in the room. So I'm actually in a very good place in our organization. Cautionary tale. I like using military analogies for a lot of my talks. You've seen some of my other talks from BSides. I will use lots of movies, right? That's why I use that secondary title. If we think about warfare, the reality is I think there are really four phases of warfare, right? Pre-industrial, where the enemy, or really the victor, has some type of physical advantage, right? Usually it's size, could be speed, could be agility, but something physical. Then we have this thing called the Industrial Revolution, right? Here we have resources are better, right? It's no longer just a physical attribute. If your nation or your company or your team generates more resources, you're going to win the worst of attrition. Then came along nuclear, right? Knowledge, right? Physics. If you have the atom bomb, you can dictate it. That's why there was a space race, arms race. Then now we're thinking about information and cyber warfare. My argument is that innovation is what we need, right? Well, what Jessica talked about from the defender's point of view, speed of attack, speed of defense is the critical aspect here. It's not just knowledge, it's how you use that knowledge and how fast you use it. Jessica, she did a great job, right? She mentioned obstacles to attack it, right? Signals, give flags that come up. That's the whole notion of innovation. Now with this background, what this talk really, the genesis of this talk came out of the Cadet sponsored project that I was an assistant engineer. Not only am I a research scientist at the Army Cyber Institute, I teach as well in the Department of Engineering, and I collaborated with these United States CENTCOM command down in Florida, and lo and behold, we were working on a project for a naval chief warrant officer. When I first saw his email message, I thought it was just a chief warrant officer in the Army. Lo and behold, when the Cadets got his picture, I said, oh, that is a naval chief warrant officer. And so we are Army Cadets working, Army officer working for Navy, really said joint command. And so we had here Officer Colvin, and Alum, Matt Bowman. Again, they're not electrical engineers, they're not system engineers. What this is, every cadet at West Point has to graduate with an engineering discipline. Actually, everyone, if you don't know it, every cadet at West Point graduates with a Bachelor of Science. So the interesting is not the cadets who graduate with a Bachelor of Science in Math or a Bachelor of Science in Engineering. It's these guys, right? A Bachelor of Science in American Politics, Bachelor of Science in Philosophy. It's because we have a required curriculum, a core curriculum that all cadets have to take. And in my case, I teach a core curriculum for system engineering. And this is the Capstone experience that they undergo. In this case, it's not a year-long project. For mine, it's a semester-long project. And so when the cadets are trying to redefine this problem statement that Chief Redding gave to us, how do we use artificial intelligence to combat, really, or thwart terrorist organizations, violent extremist groups? What the cadets came up with as part of this problem research project, their first revised problem statement, they actually gravitated toward really what Chief Redding has already identified as a potential course of action, using AI to combat terrorists. I actually told them they didn't not have that expertise. They needed to finish this project in 4 months. So they went back to the drawing board and came up with this final revised problem statement. They called themselves Team Counter Violent Extremist Organizations, and they wanted to find the best ways, right? Not just technical, as Chief Redding had alluded to with artificial intelligence. Best ways, both technical and non-technical, to counter violent extremist groups and terrorists. So with that background, right, these cadets, right, they apply a bunch of these systems tools and realities. They had a qualitative model. Later on this afternoon, we'll hear about a math bit that took this and a quantitative model. The cadets did do some quantitative modeling, right, trying to get some metrics to figure out what's the best way of combating violent extremist groups. And very quickly, some value measure graphs for those key metrics. At least a more quantifiable way to figure out what's the best way of doing this problem, or attacking this problem. Again, they propose 3 courses of action, right? Technical option, option 2, a non-technical option 1 in the middle, some hybrid. Now, what I learned from this, right? So I'm taking what the Cadets did, and the great thing as an instructor at West Point, they don't give us TAs, right? All the professors teach. I have a colleague who says, we don't get paid to teach us, we get that for free. It's the grading, right? It's the grading. We get grade all the papers, so that's why, as a research scientist at the Army Cyber Institute, I was able to bring these projects in for undergraduate cadets to tackle and make it team like TAs. I'm surprised no one else from BSidesCharm figured that out. It's some cadets that work on the projects for you. So what I learned really is the difference and the distinction between human and machine, what the advantages are for each. So I took a very low-level approach to this. And again, from a human perspective, right, we're talking about critical thinking, creativity, empathy, right, social intelligence, sympathy, emotional intelligence, trust building, humor, right, telling jokes. We don't think that machines believe that very well. On the machine side, we saw a lot of that from Jessica's cognition, right? Processing, logic, processing capabilities, procedural capabilities, calculation rates, reputational automation. And so really what AI does for us, if you think about it, AI is trying to put the weight of the scale, right? It's trying to compute human characteristics onto that machine side to give us artificial intelligence. Some might call it machine learning, subset of that. And this is a quote from one of DARPA's former director, previous DARPA director. This third wave of technological innovation is starting. And speaking of machinery, is that potentially become us. And if you don't know the third wave, what it's really referring to, the first wave was nuclear weapons, right? The U.S. gained dominance in the nuclear arms race before the Russians this quantity, right? They do it fast. The second wave was, again, DARPA, led by DARPA, a lot of efforts with ways to combat the Russian USSR's mass superiority, right? The USSR, the way they thought of warfare was, they still went with almost an industrial mindset. We're going to win you by working. We're going to have bigger armies. With our bigger army and our bigger allies, we're so back. We're going to deter you from doing a lot of actions that against us. So how do we, as a nation, how do we defeat their integrated air defense system? How do we get, well, we can't send bombs in here like we did in World War II, right? They're going to shoot them down. So how do we get our aircraft to bomb or a cheap facility in Russia? Well, DARPA led some efforts, right? 3 main ones being stealth. Right now we can penetrate the radar system. We don't detect our aircraft. We have precision guided missions. We don't need carpet bombing anymore. Yeah, the Russians can have as much aircraft facilities as you want. We have precision guided missions. We just dropped one bomb. And the last thing was related to the precision guided mission with GPS. Global position systems, satellites. Now, it's our own locations. We know more information about ourselves, not only about ourselves, but again. So really, those 3 things form what was the second wave. Really, we're talking about the third wave of innovation. This notion of perhaps augmentation of computers with human characteristics, artificial intelligence. Now, Wired Magazine has a very nice compendium talking about really the history of AI, key events. I started back in 1956 when a couple of DARPA professors during their summer leisure activities were saying, hey, how can we actually get these computers to start being more effective at what they can be possible? And it was really learning languages. And with that, right, slow go, right, a lot of famous universities, MIT, Stanford, a lot of organizations, mostly educational institutions, trying to figure out how to get more capabilities out of the model. Again, it goes all the way till today, right? I thought really today we had the Cyber Grand Challenge. DARPA sponsored that again a couple years ago. We're trying to do autonomous network healing, self-defense, autonomous recovery, autonomous healing. We have IBM's Watson. What about your cell phones? Your Alexa, who's got Alexis? Who's got Siri? I go back to Hal. You didn't hear the sound effects in there. I'm going back to space office. Don't call their AI or computing system Hal. bad guy, right? Okay, for me, this was a useful guide for me to understand artificial intelligence. Okay, I didn't get into this cyber field until 3 years ago. I've been a straight military intelligence career. So looking primarily at the threat landscape, but then looking at really these notions of cyber attacks. Genetic engineering, some of that. But really, for me, like, one each would good, bad, I'm going to start with bad first, right? We all know these movies, bad first. Right? It's basically, how was the protagonist, right? The computer, and how was malfunction. War games, not able to see that. Alien, Terminator 1, Matrix, iRobot, then, right? Age of Ultron. All these things are telling us, right? There's a possibility in the future that AI is probably not. There's a warning, right? That's the way quality storage models. AI can. There is some good too. It's not like it's all bad. T2, right? They switched it. T1, T2 is a good guy now. T100 again, T1000. AI. Again, I wrote up there twice because really it was all the new generation of robots that came out under that AI. Was it Lisa? I can't remember now the name of that AI. Then that one single Android that and then we have Disney, right? Disney gave us Wong. But then I get it all the way back, right? Going back to Disney. I go all the way back to the toy wooden toy that won. That's really what AI was. But I'm really more concerned about the ugly. Right? Everyone talks about the good and the bad, right? That's the promise and the fear of artificial intelligence. No one talks about the ugly. The ugly of AI is, because if you really think about it, ugly is what we should be concerned with. Right? The entire guidance in the galaxy, we have Marvin, right? Marvin, what they call it, they actually called it, I didn't understand I went on Wikipedia this morning and just wanted to make sure, because I forgot his name. Marvin, the paranoid android. Yeah, the reality was he was super depressed and he was super bored. That's what it was. And again, so if we think about it, right, if you really can't, we're hoping AI does something, but the reality is the variance in these systems, we need to be concerned with the ugly as well. Because really, there's some great quotes in Marvin. Marvin, any ideas? Really, they all quote to certain death. Yeah, Marvin's right? Yeah. I can calculate tax survival, but you won't like it. I kind of like this one too. The first 10 million years were the worst, and the second 10 million, they were the worst too. The third 10 million, I didn't enjoy at all. After that, I went to Italy. So again, we have to consider the ugly. Okay? If we're playing with artificial intelligence, I'm not really talking about machine learning, but if we're talking about artificial intelligence, the possibility of getting to be ugly is a possibility. Now, my systems engineering cadets actually brought some great points. Maybe AI is not the only way of doing this, right? They talk about some human intelligence activities that are taking place. I also talk about, well, let's look at this model the other way. Instead of having human interactions, right, mimicking machine, you can do the other way, right? We have bionics, we have genetic engineering, we have cybernetics. This notion, right, we get some laundries here. The U.S. military has done this. I can't confirm or deny it. Well, we have enough stories, I think, right? Not too long ago. But there's this other possibility, right? We have human augmentation, succession rates. So AI is not going to end all be all. Way to make the job done. Getting to our goal, just for this case, superiority in cyber warfare. What are your tools? And for me, again, I'm looking at this from a concern point of view. Again, if we go with genetic engineering, bionics, right, $6 million man, that's the good side. Bad side, right, there's always this ethical dilemma. We have, again, Terminator, I think Terminator covers all of it, right? Now, during salvation, now we learn that in the future they actually use humans to become the first cyborg, right? That goes to show. Even anyone see the Justice League out yet? Is it out? Oh, was Cyborg portrayed pretty well? I saw some folks with Dr. Who shirts on. I'm a little surprised I haven't seen as many Star Wars shirts. I wonder if I can see Star Wars shirts. Because for me, the best movie that minimizes this concern of human augmentation is, you won't hear this, but I always like putting in Star Wars. I can base all my thoughts on Star Wars. So this notion of really Star Wars 4, right? Star Wars 5. Right? This whole notion that right, as Darth Vader becomes more and more mechanized, he gets more and more pulled to the dark side. That's the concern we have about genetic issues. Now again, we've heard all these stories, right? You can Google, just do a Google search for top AI failures. All these pop up. They haven't had that since 2000. It's amazing, right? You learn about all these things, right? AI robots, learn racism. Right? It's based on all the data today. It's how you train your AI. Martha Chang gives a great BSidesCharm talk on finding haystacks among needles. And it's really about this. The AI at this point is not technically developed enough to where we can train it to do what we want. We have to train our AI in the proper way to make sure it functions properly. But even Jessica's talk this morning, right? We have threat adversaries who are adjusting their threat protocols on a daily basis to thwart potential AI possibility. Again, that's the reality. You just need to be aware of it. Other things where reality is stranger than fiction, right? Remember Facebook's artificial language, creating some language. Well, the other side of it, they completely shut it down pretty soon. But again, AI did something, right? The new program did something. AI did something the researchers did not intend for it to do. Variants, they introduced variants into the system. And it's not just in the US. Okay, here's China. China's attempt at AI with they were actually attempting to increase the censorship of their content. And they're allowing AI to figure out what was good and what was bad, what was sponsored by some government. In this case, it actually went the opposite. Right? They actually started posting things that were contrary to the communist or the parties. But here's an interesting point. I actually like putting up this China one because I give another talk on innovation. I talk about innovation and speed of innovation in the last time. It's really, the way I look at it is, I think the Chinese are learning when they make mistakes like this. Just like we are, right? Just like Facebook, just like Microsoft, just like Google. Whenever they make mistakes with AI, they're learning. China's learning. You start looking at more and more reports of AI, I'm seeing more of it coming out of China. Right? Stanford and China researchers just came up with a language program that's actually doing much better. And I'm seeing more and more Chinese researchers. And the reality is, right, we have hundreds for every one of our right? So that's a concern. When I see them failing, that's actually not a good sign. It means they're experimenting and they're learning. They're trying to figure this out. And so from the Wong Cyber Institute, another way of learning more about the artificial intelligence, we do a thing called threat casting twice a year. And we have in our audience, really, actually, two of my colleagues are the key members on this threat casting group. And one of the groups that we talked about, well, one of the sessions was on artificial intelligence and what it's on the website there. Feel free to download it. It's on PDF. Or do what I did, right? I sort of knew what this was, right? I just type in Army Cyber Institute, artificial intelligence, and this popped up as I did the top choice. So if you want to read more about it, it's a pretty good read. As I tell my cadets when I show them my books, it's generally pretty good read when I have tabs all over it. Or I tell the cadets, yeah, it could be my social engineering way of just telling them that I think I made it through college without actually reading. It wasn't until the final exam that I actually had it. And the great news is I think of this talk really as an introduction to Henry's talk at the 2:30 this afternoon. Because he's going to be talking about a quantitative method that he's used to better articulate what our future needs are in terms of artificial intelligence. So hopefully you'll come in for that and get it even better. Hopefully the sound will. Now, I revisit this. I know I'm getting short time now. I'm going to revisit this notion of what I categorize as cyber work and what we should be concerned about. And the reality is, how do we think cyber warfare will, if that ever comes to pass? My concern, I actually am not taking this for myself. There's one, I think, right, we actually go back, right? If we actually play this out, if we cyber warfare, if we actually play it out to its finality, right, the worst case is, go back to and again, I'm not going to point this, right? There's a nice little thing. I'm not sure if I really said this, but he probably saw it. But for me, again, I'm looking at movies. I like to plan with the movies. There's a nice film. And with that, we're going to go from here to conclude the talk. Like, hopefully, what this talk engenders here is this notion that AI is not a passive. It's not passive for all our cyber wars. I think just a thing brought out there. The other thing is that instead of looking into science fiction, like I've done that a lot, I've trained a lot of science fiction. Instead of looking at SPA, there's really more data, right? For the next generation contract, it's really data. Instead of looking at these guys, we should be looking at, especially if we're looking at truly devoting resources towards AI, we should be looking perhaps at how we better train our children, our students. Because my argument is that for AI to truly achieve the next level, we've got to have more rounded team, not just technologists. That's something we're trying to focus on cyber security, multi-disciplinary team to help resolve some of these behavioralists or sociologists trying to figure out ways of getting better product, in this case, better future. And with that, I just want to thank the entire BSides team, all the folks with the park band, give them a hug, give them a high five. They do a great job. And I don't think I have time for questions. I know that. I think I might have time for one question. So what I'll do is I'll shut this down and let the other the next speaker set up. The next speaker here. With that, I'll field any questions.
Sorry guys, excuse me, let me squeeze past.
Yeah, it's the microphone.
Oh, sorry man.
What's up, man?
Oh, hey dude, how you doing? Okay, let's stay here. What the hell happened? You know, out in the hall it occurred to us when we didn't do a single mic swap. So many changing hands, everyone assumed the mic swap already happened. So it might be that simple.
We were talking up there and it was working. Yeah, we tested it.
When?
But he was up there. He was talking, I was talking, speakers were off. It was fine.
That was not relayed to the head logic guy. I'm sorry, I can't have people walk past the wire or anything.
Go check the pans, see if they're all set to the left.
Yeah, you're facing this way.
Woo! Yeah, turn it down. Way. So, like all things, and like all wonderful IT professionals, we skipped the simplest thing when troubleshooting. So my apologies. It looks like this mic is busted.
Alright, I'm gonna do my test also.